5. Let's make sure that this is all connected properly. Hopefully. It should all be. Let me know if anything ever needs to be adjusted. Let me actually adjust the music right now, because I want to be able to hear it. There we go! Alright. The current plan I have is that I might do caving, but I also want to get the underwater pathways completed and finish getting an enchantment table. I did work on getting more of the lava to generate last stream. Ah, perfect. This means I can have as much obsidian as I want. But specifically for this use case, we're just going to move over here, where it won't make a mess, and perfect. Now I have enough for an enchanting table. This is also good for our furnace array. Though I'll have to make more buckets if I want to power the whole furnace array. Actually, let me check that the VTuber is attached properly. There we go. Sometimes it takes multiple tries. Always put away your own cobble, because the little guys don't understand how the cobble sorter works. You can handle the leaves, little guy. Bucket goes in the tools chest. Perfect. Alright, let's get that library completed. Maybe I'll hide a chest in the library so you can, have lapis already up there for your enchanting needs. Oh, that's fun. Maybe put like a little... Ooh, I could put a little storage thing there with a lamp. That would look sick as hell. Okay. I'm thinking barrels and stairs. Hi, little guy. Super stairs. Wait, no, you need the opposite. It has been a bit since I had to craft a barrel. Perfect. Dark oak slabs. We'll figure out the lamp situation after. It would be funny to get the dragon's egg and make that into a lamp, though. World's most expensive lamp. Why am I seeing a red dot? Ah, it's from the pumpkin farm. thinking something like... It blends in with the wall. That's upsetting. The downside to working in spruce. But I could still figure out decorations should make it look a little more like an actual thing instead of yellow. Let's see, do we have... Don't mind me. Let's move this over. Need to check where that other leaf litter ended up. Or I guess it just picks empty chests to be miscellaneous chests. Right, so I want to do a clay pot and I'm going to plant some stuff in it, because that'll look pretty cool. Let's go with... You know, let's put a cherry sapling in a pot. That'll look kind of cool. And we need some clay. Let me just, check how you make a flower pot. Probably takes bricks, then. Which is kind of silly. And if I'm smelting that, then I need more clay to smelt. This should be clay, right? Yep. That should do it. 16, perfect. Right, I need coal. Excuse my gamer posture, I was fully leaning forward onto my desk. Actually, let's just do 8 and save the other half for later. I was right. Okay. Three of them. And then that takes 4. the difference in size of those pots. Like, I'm sorry, what do you mean that takes a single less brick than the pot that takes up almost a full block? Oh, that reminds me, now that I have... Hold on. Let's try this. What happens if I... Oh, that's cute! It puts it at a jaunty little angle. Excuse me. And now we have bricks to put in the sorting chest. And a flower pot for upstairs. Let's put clay, brick. Might need to move the little guy's chest more to the center of the room. Don't mind me, little guy. Let me just... Can you do it now? We'll give him a minute. Okay, so it puts things in the first empty chest if there's no chest with something in it. I need to find something to put in there that's that he... How about things like paper? Crafted products that are used to craft other products. Which would include... Well, no, not TNT, because it's not used to craft other things. Whatever, that should keep him from sorting things into the wrong things. Let's see, now if I go in here... Let's see. Okay, at least now he knows how to use these front ones. Probably can't use that one yet. But still, it's an improvement. Alright, it's down here. Over here. Let's see. We'll put it on top of the central one, because that'll look better. Perfect. Then maybe we'll put things on there and there. But now we have somewhere to store our lapis that's right next to our enchanting table. And actually, I will move the lapis up there. Don't mind me, little guy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And let's uncraft this. And he can't find where the wood planks go. I fixed it now, because now he knows where the wood planks go. Anyway, I'm going to put the remaining 20 lapis in the valuables chest so that he knows where the lapis goes. The thing he can't find out what to do is find the spot where the cobble chest is. Because I have 2 cobble chests, and one drains into the other. Which means he can't put things into the more easily accessible chest. So, I just kind of have to hope. And anyone else that uses the base just has to know where to put the cobble. Or I have to take over and put the cobble in the right chest so we don't have a little guy walking in a loop. Yeah, there's nothing left in there. You're all good, buddy. So it's a fit. No, that's the thing. Is he'll probably just keep wandering around with it because he, for some reason, he can't see these. So if I were to take, let's take a single block of cobble. And let's see where they take it. Hey, I gave you a cobble. There we go. Because if they don't have an item that fits in, if they check all the chests, they'll usually put it in the first empty chest. Yeah, he's searching. Please. Come on. There's a chest. He's gonna go around and he's not gonna realize that that's there because it's out of his range, it seems. Because originally his chest was here. And he couldn't see these chests for some reason. Which seems to make me think that the copper chest has a range of 2 diagonally around it that the copper golem can see. Which means technically, this is like as far as it can be from those. Short range, yeah. Let me take that from you, buddy. But yeah, no, so, if anyone has cobble, they have to put it in there manually, because, it will keep filling up that chest. I also want to figure out a train station to the, mob farm, the Iron Golem farm. So let me just get my coordinates. So we're getting from 226, 65, negative 89. Probably why Will made the spawn one a double chest? Probably. We will have to tunnel through the ocean for the railway system, from what I can tell, though. Yeah, I was thinking a glass tunnel, like the one in the black and white, in the Pokemon Black and White games. Like Undella Tunnel. It would be sick as hell. So I'm probably gonna mine out... I'll probably remove a couple things from this tunnel and make like a little tunnel for a train station here. So for example, I can put the crafting table under here. So the chest is a large range, and I'm thinking that's maybe because it was a double chest? Maybe. Let's clear this out. So it had no reason to look at the corner of a double chest it already looked inside. Well, no, it's a double chest behind a double chest. Now that's a bit more out of the way. I'll put a barrel up there, actually. That'll look cool. So it does have pathing, and I'm pretty sure that it's just the pathing doesn't reach the back double chest. Probably likely. Okay, we'll put a barrel up there. And I'll bring some stone bricks. So I'm thinking a little stone brick hallway for the train station would be pretty fitting. And I should probably build an actual pier for, this base. You do know where that chest is! You went up the stairs! Anyway, take care of that. I'll grab some stone bricks. Bit more stone. Probably need a bit more, so actually let's use up some of this cobble. Since we have so much of it. Don't mind me, little guy. So I've got to get 8. 1 for each stack of cobble. Well, 8 for each stack of cobble. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm thinking it just doesn't reach the back double chest either. Probably because it's like one off of the floor. Having that golem reminds me of a video I saw where someone had a massive storage and the copper golem reverted to its spawn blocks. No! Anyway, look at how effective my lava generator is. I feel like I should maybe replace the bushes, but that would also remove the bush effect. Oh, I should probably also get glass, which means sand. If I'm doing a glass tunnel, I'm gonna need a ton of sand. Why not make a copper double chest? True. Let me just check to see if I have sand first. Because if not, I'll have to go collect some. Getting to the point where I have to collect more. Jupe, you want to know what's more effective than a lava generator? What? Is it going to the nether? Because yes, I know that's an option. I just kept jumping into lava to get one bucket. I know. Alright, so... I don't... Can you craft a copper chest? No, you can't. 2 lava generator. Hey, little guy, move out of the way. Buddy, you do not want to be in here. Oh my gods. Fine. Stay in the pit. Pumpkin. I got one better. A ferret's lava generator. Alright. Let me collect this for you. We're gonna get a second copper block. There we go. Now we have 2 of you. Congratulations on extended range. Well, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let me toss that in there. Can you guys... If I were to give you all a block of amethyst, would you know where to put it? Two copper golem! They can still reach the back ones! You know what? I'm gonna upgrade that. This is spruce. Little guys, you are in the way. I don't want to whack you, and I almost did, and that's why I threw my fucking axe. I mean, it is stairs. Exactly. That's why I'm fixing that, see? Now it's stairs, then a block. Maybe that'll fix it. Let's see. Come on. Can you please fix the other side? Oh, he found it! What do you mean by fix the other side? Fix this? It's a hallway. This lantern just barely kept it from it. Oh no. Oh no. Please go back in. Thank you. Well, this is the closest you're getting. It's practically perfect symmetry except for the hole that's needed for them to detect that. Actually, if I put... I'm gonna just move these. Yeah, I have to redesign or else the copper golems escape, and I can't have that. Okay, it seems to be fine with that. Maybe I put a slab there? That way it's not a full block. And then I could put a slab on the other side if we're insistent on symmetry. Can they jump or their space not keybinded? I think they can jump based on what I saw just like a second ago. And then a slab just to keep that looking a little less open. Here, let me give you guys something to sort. No, please stay in your containment. Oh! Anyway, let's check on our smelting. Hey, that's pretty good! Ah, I should put the seeds in the seed chest. I keep having to remind myself to not shrimp my posture. Alright, let's see. Let's start getting these crafted up. That'll be another 4 stacks. And unfortunately, I don't think... Yeah, no. I cannot blast furnace the sand. Hi. One more. And then I start shoving in my, sand. The lack of XP sounds from those first few kind of wigged me out. Anyways, that's plenty of stone bricks to start with. I forgot I was gonna bring a barrel. I'll handle that later. Oh. Forgot we had some feral mining sessions. Thanks to the tiny amount of exposed copper ore. I mean, ferrets in the walls. Actually, maybe I start building the little train station here. Needs to be 5 long. So, 1... Wait, we need a platform, then 1, 2... 3... I'm watching on laptop, so I keep forgetting your commands are on your head. Yeah. To be fair, I designed my stream overlay at top speed. And I'm no Twitch streamer, so I don't have, the little point redeem things. So I have to have them somewhere that people can read them. So 1 for there, 1 for back. I think I'll mine down. You have a mini map. Yep! It's a client side, but I use it to help me find things, because, my sense of direction is shit. And when your sense of direction is worse than your memory, you need things like a mini-map. So... Don't worry, I also wished Minecraft had a mini-map hotkey. Yeah, I think I can turn it on and off with a button on my keyboard. And it also tells me my coordinates. Which means that for planning this train station, which needs to end up at 361, 39, negative 18, starting at 226, 65, negative 89, I can now, if I go here, waypoint, oh, Hey, ferret.
Hello.
Yeah. Iron Farm train station. Perfect. I'm just gonna temporarily store these in here. Was there? Weren't there 33 or was 33 this? There were originally
it's been a
37.
few streams.
It was originally 37, but every time ferret dies, once per stream we lose a ferret.
It's not every stream.
Well, not every stream, but every time ferret dies.
There's a
There's a whole
situation.
There's a method to
going
the
on.
madness. It's a reoccurring bit. You gotta have a good bit. And if I go down to my train station, the entrance closest to it would be over here. Think I'll go out at least 5 before I start going down. So it counts as the death of a ferret. Well...
Sometimes it's a bit.
Oftentimes it's a bit.
Surprisingly, not a zombie. That one's still alive. If I remember correctly.
Yes. We
Ferret
never
number
did
32.
kill Ferret 32. Let me check the water level, actually. Because if I want this to be like a fancy underwater glass tunnel, I need to know the water level. So we could randomly lose all our ferrets in one stream. No, we only lose one ferret a stream.
Yeah,
So
it is
a good height would be, I'd
per
say,
1 per stream. And then
54.
Huh. Okay, that was nice. All of my metals have finished smelting.
Oh, yay!
So, the copper came out to a lovely 64 blocks, and then another 8 blocks. Nicely.
Hey! Let me see if I can... If my commands will work since the area is... No. So it's 1 per stream, and we could not lose a ferret in every stream. Yeah, it takes very specific situations to kill a ferret.
Mm-hmm.
So water level is about 62. And I want to be below it by at least 5, if not more. Because I want this thing to look cool, and if it's only like 3 blocks below the water's surface, it doesn't look cool. We all know this. This is the rules of cool. So did we lose one to the warden, which clearly had something against Ferret?
No, surprisingly. It was something else. Because I was at 32 for a couple streams.
Mm-hmm.
Something to do with the comedy thing last stream.
Yeah. might have this go down at like 2 at a time, which would look a bit smoother than what I was doing before, which was the 1 block death drop. The warden was clearly discriminating. He left after clearing the ferrets in the walls.
Aw, man.
Man.
Okay, so copper chest isn't difficult to make.
Okay, so water level wise, I need to be at 54 by the time I hit the water. Hello, Takaru who has entered by yelling, "Good morning, Night City!"
Oh, you know what's funny?
Hmm?
I'm working with a new set of kids, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm not used to all their quirks.
Mm.
And there's this one kid who has seen a couple houses with roofing being done.
Mm-hmm.
Completely retiling their roof and everything. And she goes, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, they're fixing their roof so it doesn't leak." She goes, "Okay." Next day, she sees them still working. Not again!
Also, we gotta... They have quirks there? Where's Deku?
Yeah. And like, oh, I pulled out my teacher voice
Oh no.
because there's this one kid who would constantly go, "No, you're lying. No, you're lying. You're lying."
Oh gods.
And it's in regards to a specific question the bus driver would ask.
Mm.
Like, who's going home next? And somebody would be like, me. And it's like, yeah, it's your turn. And then he goes, "No, it's my turn. You're lying. You're lying." And so, while the driver was off the bus dealing with a wheelchair, and I had gotten the wheelchair out, I'm going back up to check on the other kids. And, he goes, "You're lying. You're lying. It's my turn next. You're lying." And I go, "Hey, stop it with the you're lying business. I've had enough of it. Okay?" And then there's silence. I go, "Good. He hasn't done it since, though it's only been 2 days. But still."
Mm-hmm.
I also did add a please in there, but
Mm-hmm.
man, I miss my zero tick kelp farm.
Ah, yup. I hate
Why
that
did
they
they have
patched
to nerf
it.
that?
I'm not trying to rush you. Why didn't you enchant your pick? My luck with enchantments tends to be shit, and we do not have, villager trading halls for making sure we get the enchantments we want.
Well, you see, I like to enchant books for fun.
Well, we have one at
And
the new
so-
base.
Yeah, I live at spawn. For now.
Well, if you need lava for making obsidian, I now have the lava generator.
Oh, obsidian cave would be cool.
Jube, have you seen Trees Hate? I have! I've seen clips of people playing Trees Hate You. That's honestly what it felt like walking through the pine forest near my grandparents' house as a kid. You'd just walk through, and you'd come out covered in scratches. And it felt like you were fighting against tree ninjas that were armed with tiny swords.
Trinja.
But did they have guns? No. But to be fair... yeah, the game where trees... Yep. Trees get everything in that game for killing you. My favorite clip is someone who saw the tree, like, that you go past to get a hat, and then they walk past the tree again, and the tree steals their hat, and then rips it in half in front of them.
Damn, they so hate you then.
Exactly, the trees despise you. Oh yeah, I know that one. Yeah! Oh yeah, the game I was playing recently on stream, the Dream Core.
Mm-hmm.
They've announced that they are dropping the Dead Mall level sometime near the end of this month. I know they gave us an exact date, but like I proved last Minecraft stream, my memory is shit.
And by last Minecraft stream, you mean
I mean the
Thursday.
comedy stream that
Yep, Thursday.
it sure was something.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun, but we could have organized a bit better, honestly.
We're going to organize better.
I should make an iron pick so I don't break my diamond one. Because sure, I have diamonds, but I don't want to be using them all up just for simple mining.
Hey, so you know how mending is an enchantment?
Yep.
And you know how, like, once you repair a tool enough times, it'll just get really expensive?
Yep.
If I remember correctly, that one of the devs was like, yeah, if there was an enchantment I could get rid of, it would be mending. Because you're supposed to break your tools. You're supposed to make more. You're supposed to break your armor and make more. Like, yeah, sure, that netherite armor is pretty difficult to get, but you can make more.
Hater.
Yeah.
You know, I'm saving that diamond pick.
What?
Alright, let's keep working on that tunnel. We should be at the right level of underwater.
Oh.
You know what he sounds like? A corporate CEO! Every time I have to mine a big thing like this, I'm like, man, create mod tunnel bore would go hella hard.
I just had a terrible thought.
What?
So you know how we'll, like, breed animals and then kill them?
Mm-hmm.
Like, kill the parents? These animals have so many health problems.
They really do.
Because they're all incest babies.
They're horribly inbred.
I don't even know if they can eat bread. Right, I can go fishing.
Yippee! Ferret, I don't like what's wrong with you. Oh, XT, yep, that's so true. Yeah, we want your iPhones to break from a 1 centimeter drop. They should be more durable because they cost $100,000, but we want you to buy a new one. That's genuine. I hate planned obsolescence. I hate the idea of designing things to be more expensive and seem fancier, but break quickly, and just, I love looking at vintage items. Like, back before, like, planned obsolescence became the production strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love looking at, like, old vintage sewing machines. Like, even the tiny little, like, the craftsmanship that went into a lot of older things. It's things that you don't find anymore because things are supposed to be made in as much quantity and as quickly as possible because that's the best way to make more profit.
Also, planned senescence, which is kind of going hand in hand with that, where it, like so obsolescence just, it becomes obsolete.
Mm-hmm.
And then planned senescence is where it slowly dies out, but on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and, I don't know if this is just because I was, like, my grandparents highly affected my sense of style when it comes to furniture. But when I see, like, modern furniture, I kind of, it gives me a bit of an ick.
Yes. Modern furniture, ick, bad.
But, like, I see a beautiful wood-carved chair with, like, embroidered upholstery. That's the shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm debating doing upholstery on my gaming chair because, this thing was definitely designed to break down after 4 years of use. Because, the cushion, which is obviously made of pleather, has gone flat, and the fabric has torn through.
Yeah, do some upholstery.
Exactly. Just need to find a good fabric shop I can buy some upholstery fabric from and, make my own pillow. Okay, I have broken out into the ocean. The water is flooding in.
Clocks is not the song to be playing, brain.
We need Nokia to create a smartphone. I bet it would never need repair. We need Nokia phones need to make a comeback. I'm sorry, if your phone couldn't be used as a bludgeoning weapon,
then what are
is the
you doing?
point? I'm gonna tell you what happened recently for me in Lobotomy Corp since I love people's reactions to the game. Ooh.
Yeah, so Nokia makes smartphones. I don't know if they're as durable as the brick-like phones, but yeah.
But if
Anyways,
they are, go ahead.
Yeah, explain Subnautica thing.
Lobotomy
Chat. Yeah. Lobotomy Corp, Subnautica. Sounds like the same amount of syllables. I know it's not.
It was a
But-
normal day where we were harvesting energy. Okay, okay, okay. My best agent was praying near a cross. Of course, of course. She was taking damage, but it was no big deal. Got it, got it. So I left her there. Oh no.
Oh no.
Never trust that everything is okay. Since there is an ordeal going on? Ordeal?
Ordeal.
Ordeal, I'm assuming? Yeah. K and L are that close.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Everyone typos sometimes.
Sometimes it's in our speech too.
Mm-hmm. Verbal typo.
She's like, typo. You said that out loud.
So I sent my agents to suppress the red damage dealing meatballs. Okay. Actually, I could use lapis and white dye. Lapis and bone meal to get some pale blue. 3 died, but I thought it was an okay result. Day 22, things deal a lot of damage. Of course, of course. But I forgot. Oh no. Something very important. Okay. No matter how strong the agent is. If they pray for that flesh-made cross more than 60 seconds, not more
90
than
seconds.
90 second, yeah. My brain misread 80 as 60 before the correction.
I'm assuming they...
They die unconditionally, yep.
Yep. That was my assumption. Okay, I'm gonna be back.
Ooh,
I'm going
alright.
to a creative world.
Ah, good idea. And when someone dies using the cross, everything, literally everything, escapes. Oh no! So I had to fight 15 SCPs, and there was a special one. That doesn't escape. But spreads noise. Oh no. That deals mental damage. I can stop it. Okay. But how can I when there is a war? Oh no. So everyone died panicked. Oops.
Okay, apparently I did not hit the super flat button
Ah, yeah.
and instead made a regular peaceful world, and I spawned in an ice biome and I was so confused. And then I look and I'm like, oh, I did not hit that button. I hit it one too many times.
I thought enough. I closed the game. Okay, okay, okay. And yet, Angela has the guts to be playing mind games with me while the company is being destroyed. She's a character in the game. I figured.
No, Angela is a person. In his real life. Who we should be scared of now.
Very
because of the mind
scared of.
games.
Okay, let's see. If I walk above here, say it's about here on the map, which means this way. People often mistake how real she is.
I left structure generation on for this super flat world because I wanted to see what would happen. And it gave me a village like 100 blocks away.
Damn.
Yeah. There's like one chest in the village.
Needs to get to 54, so we'll start doing... Jupe, how much are you being paid by the government to build that train station? Nothing, I'm paying myself.
We have no government.
We are self-governed. This is anarchy. I'm just doing this for my own utility, because dear God, swimming across the water, I'd rather have minecarts. I'm not even being paid to do these videos. I thought Will was the shadow government.
Oh, Will's the shadow. Government? We don't know.
Though I do have to hook Will's base up to, the train station at some point. But I'm thinking I want to see where more bases develop first. So I don't make a train line, then have to reroute the entire thing. People get paid for work? Usually.
We have no payment system set up here. Last time we tried doing that, it was non-functional.
Yeah. I mean, I have a Ko-fi if y'all want to pay me, and I'll try and give a cut to whoever's streaming with me that day, but...
It's not broken, it's just crying.
Make them pay monthly fees for the stations you get to their base.
Upkeep, you know?
Crying Obsidian. When I get my bank account, I think I can give you some yippee! But yeah, no, the economy is so bad I have become a Miku figure dealer for my friends. The economy is in shambles.
Do you know what would be fun? If Mojang gave me special permission to collect reinforced deep slate. But just me, though.
Just Ferret. But yeah, no,
only me.
The Miku figure dealer is mostly a joke. I found a figure that one of my friends really liked. Was kind of jealous I found it, and I'm like, if they have another at the game store, I'll buy one. And I'll give it to you. And he's like, I will pay you back. And honestly, I might just start sending pictures of interesting figures I see at the game store in case in case any more people want a chance to get rare or weird figures.
Yeah. I like the change to the eggs. In the creative menu,
Ah, yeah.
you can see all the eggs, all the spawn eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of them just being like random colors that you had to figure out,
Uh-huh, they now have actual patterns and stuff.
they're actually like based on what
I would
they
love
actually
to see
are.
one, but figure delivery from there is hell yeah.
Oh, I got a shirt like a week and a half ago. I ordered a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, it says it'll be here between the 12th and the 20th. I need it by the 13th.
Ah.
And then today I get home and there is my package, which is a shirt.
Hell yeah! I got a, so someone had made bags based off of the Pokemon, subway trains.
Mm-hmm.
And, I had pre-ordered one. I'm really happy with it. I just wish it, like, the fabric was sort of like a flimsy jersey knit fabric. With the thing screen printed on, which I expected. But the flimsiness is... I can literally flatten it. It's hilarious. But not exactly what you want for a bag that you're carrying around every day. I keep flooding the train tracks because there was sand. Jube use a shovel, my eyes are hurt. I don't have a shovel on me.
Do you have a crafting table by any chance?
Not on me.
Do you have wood?
No. Let me head back down to the, Ooh, it sounds like we're getting more dead iron golems. Which means iron for tools!
Yeah, so I just punched a camel husk to death.
Huh.
They added that recently, apparently. And I think it's neat. It's like a zombie camel.
Ooh.
Obsidian cave.
Yeah, no, like, literally the figure thing is mostly me going, yeah, here, I found this figure. Go. I was more itchy when she wasn't doing the torch method. Torch method is fun, but difficult. Thank you. I should, hopefully, come on. Fighting against the water here. Let's use... You know what? Cobble. Actually. So I want this to be... Maybe 5 tall? What are we thinking? 5 by 5 or... Yeah, no,
I mean,
currently...
odd
I'm gonna
number
widen
is
this.
usually... Odd number is usually easier to center.
Mm-hmm. And the other tunnel is 5 wide. But yeah, no, it was most... The original thing is just me making a mess to try and get to where we need to be. And honestly, I might take this out by one more so that it's a nicer incline.
I had an idea.
Hmm?
Build out the cave that I want to see
Mm-hmm.
in wool block, and then
Mm.
go around replacing it.
Would a woodchuck chuck wood if wood is chucked by a woodchuck?
How far can they chuck it?
Clever ferret. That just reminded me of the Tumblr story of the person who thought they met a fae at a coffee shop that they got a light up pen from.
Ah, yes.
As Chuck as it can be Chuck. It's like talking to a fucking genie with you people.
So chucked far. Damn, that is quite the arm on that woodchuck. If we're being formal, should we call it a Wood Charles?
Damn you, ferret. Damn you! The most annoying part about these tunnels is digging them out myself.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear the smug smile from here. Yeah.
Oh, yesterday I came up with a creation that my coworker thinks is like abhorrent, and I called it swamp water.
Oh no!
You know what it is?
What is it?
Okay, so it is fiber supplement, the kind that you put in your drink.
Uh-huh.
It's raspberry lemon flavored.
Okay.
It's really good. And then chia seeds.
Okay.
And also, liquid IV basically, or electrolyte substance of some sort. And then, let's see, was
Speaking of creations,
also a collagen supplement stuff. And then gamer subs.
Huh.
It tastes good.
But
Just it looks like swamp water.
Valid. That just reminded me of the existence of pocket soup and the fact I watched Tasting History guy make it. And so a lot of the historical records note people just chewing on this while hunting. Pocket soup is usually made by cooking down the meat of boiling an entire leg of beef, like scraping the fat off, like scumming the top while it's cooking, and just cooking it down for a long time, separating out the fat layer, and then air drying it. And it makes it's basically medieval bouillon cubes, right?
Okay.
And so he made a cup of it, just poured the little cube in, put some boiling water over it, and then he decided he wanted to try the way that they mentioned it being eaten by hunters, which was just toss a cube in your mouth and let it dissolve while you're hunting, or chew on it while you're hunting. The only verbal reactions were, "It's so beefy." And that was the only reaction. Just, it tastes like beef.
I smell like beef. So, Yeah, sometimes I get the urge to just put bouillon cube in mouth, so I would totally go for
I
that.
mean, hey, we got a taker for pocket soup. And it lasts for years because you carefully remove all the fat and water.
See, you said pocket soup. I was like, pocket sand, but there's liquid in your pocket.
90% of people in the comments were making jokes about pocket sand.
I mean, if you crumble it up, then it does become sand.
It's more gelatin than, it's literally air-hardened gelatin. My secret move. Pocket soup!
Just, ow. What is that? What? It hit me in the forehead!
Pocket jelly! It's only jelly if you don't let it dry, which he had to let it dry out under a fan, surrounded by boxes so his cat wouldn't try to eat it for like 5 days.
Oh man, there was a story where, someone's like, yeah, so, I told my girlfriend not to let my dog onto the counter, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
okay, first up, red flag. Your dog on the counter.
Yeah, no dog on the counter, please. Terrible idea.
No, thank you. How dog get on counter? Why dog Chihuahua get on counter?
That's a tiny-ass dog to be on the counter.
Yeah. Also, don't give her anything that could make her sick.
Mm-hmm. A logical
Girlfriend makes
request,
chocolate
one would
chip
think.
muffins.
No!
Leaves them on counter.
Dogs
Dog
and
go
counter don't
hospital.
sound right. You know, cats
Dog
and
go
counter I can
hospital.
understand as someone who has had a cat. But dogs and counter?
Yeah. People were like, okay, first off, why is your dog on the counter in the first place? Because if you're not training your dog to not get on the counter, that's on you, buddy. But second off,
Dogs and counter, be careful. Those are dangerous.
why is your girlfriend allowed to make things that your dog, who you know gets on the counter, will eat if you know that your dog gets on the counter? But mainly it was, yeah, since she caused the vet bill, she should probably be paying the vet bill, but
Yep.
also train your dog.
Train your dog. Oh, I was wondering why I was hearing, wandering trader sounds.
Wanderer Trader?
Wandering trader bouncing right above the area I'm trying to, turn into an underwater tunnel. Hi, sir, you should not be here.
I see they've released Subnautica too early. Also, yeah, the Subnautica thing, lobotomy cord thing, my brain was like, yeah, it's gotta be the same thing, because we have that, thing in the Discord where it gives
Where
you
we
game
get game
announcements.
updates, yeah.
And they've been updating a lot for Subnautica 2 once they won against Crafton, so it's just been a lot of Subnautica talk.
Do you get water breathing, please? Nah.
And Jube's
Nah,
not gonna
I'll
raise a bajillion
win.
turtles.
I'll win
Jude is
against
not
my
gonna
own
raise
drowning.
a bajillion turtles. You have to stay up for so long. And you have to make sure that the turtles don't die for so long.
You're losing right now. Nah, I'm winning. They say, actively drowning.
You just hear the low HP music from Pokemon. Dude, Black and White made it sound so scary.
They really did, and that was one of the first Pokemon games I actually played with sound on.
Mm.
And it stressed me out so much, I would actually often end up playing with the sound off.
Ooh. Skulk. Then up.
Wait, why don't you do the glass tunnel first so you don't have to be draining it? Yeah, I'm making the entrance to the area. And also because, I did not finish terraforming this cliff. If you couldn't tell. So let's see, it needs to be... Use TNT for terraforming?
To dig your tunnel, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, is most of this tunnel is going to be underwater, and TNT doesn't do much when it's wet. Alright, let's make sure this tunnel is... Ooh, it's only 3 tall here.
Hey, Jubes, you know crying obsidian?
Yeah?
You know glow lichen?
Yeah?
The glow lichen texture, to me, feels like some version of the crying obsidian texture of like the purple veins.
Mmm.
Like, I can get a picture of them side by side. In no mic.
Wow, obsidian. If you couldn't tell, I've gotten very good at playing Drowning Chicken.
And pretty soon you will be a drowned chicken.
Nah, I'd drown.
You just go, nah, I'd
1,
win.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good, I didn't make it too long. I would have had to break so much glass, and I'd be so upset about that. And we got a ferret. Did you see the optical illusion? From, Tucker Hero.
If it is in the Discord, no, not yet. Yeah, that's weird as hell. Batteries. MC Escher would be proud.
I didn't even take damage that time.
Congratulations, your days are numbered.
I feel like Ferret is talking to me like the kids he works with. Also, Ferret uses he, him.
Yes. See, sometimes there is just teacher voice, and then there is tired ferret's voice.
Mm-hmm.
It is fairly similar.
Mm-hmm. my next step of stained glass. Fuck! I don't have silk touch.
Hey, you know what you could get if you use some of your levels?
Silk touch.
Yes.
I know sometimes I wish I could join y'all in the game, but A, I don't play with chat due to experience, and B, I'm a broke boy. Yeah, we don't usually invite chat to play either. We had a Minecraft server, but it kind of, no one really played on it for a while.
And because Outernos is free,
And because
they're like, oh yeah, we gotta scrub our servers if we don't have players for very long. So, sometimes our worlds get deleted.
Yep.
Okay, I'm seeing the vision here.
Forgot we had magma block right underneath the area I was building. Nearly got sucked into the void. Ignore all my horribly misplaced blocks. I will be going back to fix them.
I am once again saying that Mojang needs to give me permission to collect the reinforced deep slate.
Add sea monsters and creatures mods to make going through the tunnel more whimsical. Maybe. This is unmodded currently, and we do intend to keep it unmodded so we have a way to experience new Minecraft updates once they're released.
I can't wait to go a bajillion miles an hour once we have sulfur.
Wait a minute, Jube. Use the magma tunnel of death. Make sure you'll be dragged to your death, but you got it. That's true. That was my technique for underwater mining. But I need more glass, and I need some picks to try and enchant. It would make a good visual. I have to agree about the magma blocks. Yeah, that would look cool. With the bubbles? Mm-hmm. Grab some more sticks. And I will make 3 pickaxes, and I'll try and enchant these iron pickaxes with Silk Touch. Why iron? It's cheap, it's easy to get with my iron farm, and therefore I could logically repair them more easily. Oh, it's nighttime. Alright. Come on. Unbreaking and fortune. Iron, cheap, efficient, more brain big, yeah. Let's, oop. Let's try that again. Fuck it, let's try unbreaking. Fortune, efficiency, unbreaking. Efficiency, unbreaking, efficiency. Let's try this one. Nope, just basic unbreaking. Silk Touch! Beautiful. Exactly what I was looking for. Doesn't breaking the table reset the... Whatever, I got the pick I wanted.
I sent another screenshot in no mic because I was like, yeah, I like the color of this. And then I put down like a little bit, and then I stop, and then I go, oh, that's something.
So I need 4 stacks of glass again. Do I have the sand for it? I know one of these had sand and glass. There we go. Ooh, definitely not enough. Hold on. You're stuck with sandstone, which should go in here. Boys, the cobble chest is right there.
No. Suffer.
Gonna lend them a hand. What cobble chests? We got this and this. So they dumped the cobble in this chest because this one's full and I wanted the one that has all the main cobble in it accessible. There we go. I think they can handle the rest. So currently I need more sand. So first we go fix the extra glass. Wait till you find the secret snips. Honestly, I need to start making more hairstyles for it, just so it feels like more of a gotcha. The bald one. Phew. It took a moment for the piece of glass to pop into my inventory. So I just kind of thought I had actually broke it for a second.
This build is total block vomit right now. But it's all coming together. And by coming together, I mean block vomit.
Block vomit. Alright, I need... Let's see, there's sand over there, so I'm gonna go just rob an entire beach. Jube, those corner glasses look like good decoration. Yeah, I plan on adding some decoration after, but the main tunnel getting built first is the main objective.
Build first, decorate later.
Exactly. Thank you, Ferret.
It's why I haven't gone through and recaved the first train rail.
Alright, let's start digging up this beach. Without completely decimating it, because terraforming.
Hey Juke, do you know where you can get sand?
Yeah?
About, several thousand blocks away. In a desert, you know,
True.
as one does.
But also, by doing this near the iron farm, I can summon more golems, though upsettingly they are spawning on the beach. Can someone build Enderpearl teleport stations? Perhaps. I feel like it's something Will would have built in secret. Yeah.
Okay, the urge to build a cave has been settled. Hold on, I'm gonna go back in and... Nope, not that one.
No, I don't have stone on me. And he uses it for ambush. They would use it for ambush.
They MX a lot though.
True. Dude, there was a shovel in my inventory. Anyway, let's see what this wandering trader has. Hi, fucker. Mushrooms, dark oak. Lame. Thank you for reminding me that I already had a shovel in my inventory. Let's just try and fix this up a little bit so it looks a little less, violently attacked.
No.
Minecraft has evolved a little too much. I remember someone made an orbital TNT launcher so you could make rings of TNT spawn almost anywhere with a fishing rod. Damn.
I find it interesting that hitting F1, which removes your overlay, removes the vignette.
Oh yeah, it does. The shovel's about to break, and... Alright. That is... 6 and almost a half stacks of sand. A good starting point. We got the anime boy hairstyle, the anime protagonist hairstyle.
Okay, so you know how we have like stalactites and stalagmites and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I want them to stick out from the walls sideways.
I feel like the mod
I think
showing armor
it'd be really
durability should
funny.
show cracks and rust instead of making them look like a used eraser.
I think it would be really funny to have them jut out across like let's say a minecart track and just whack people because they're sticking out over the track. But I know that that's they're not real because it can't scientifically work like that.
Mhm.
But it would be funny.
It would be really funny.
I would like the omnidirectional pointy blocks, please.
It would be funny, Mojang, please. Alright. Let me get... So for those, I need... that much coal.
Oh shit, I set a baby on fire.
I never heard Mojang pronounced like that. Or is it like how a joke we call it Rito? No, Mojang is supposed to be pronounced in Mojang.
The J is more of a Y.
Yep, because they're Swedish.
Yep, but they're not fish.
Speaking of Swedish fish, my local grocery store does not carry them, and I am so upset. I am enraged. Anyway, I'm gonna go quick grab myself a drink while my sand smelts.
It turns out that sweeping edge on a fire aspect sword isn't the best when you're trying to keep all your cows alive. All the baby cows, at least. Because it kind of sets some of them on fire.
That's why, axes are better for animal execution, in my opinion.
But with fire aspect, I don't have to cook them.
True.
That is the only reason that I'm keeping the fire aspect sword that I found on an adventure in like a chest.
Mm-hmm. Time to refix my levels. Yoink. Yoink. I mean, you could patiently wait for them to grow.
See, the thing is, the goal is to breed them up, and then once they have babies, kill them. But
They should add frozen meat to Minecraft. It adds flavor.
what's next? Freezer burn? And then it turns to rotten flesh? No, thank you.
Hold up, what if they add flavor to Minecraft? Let me cook.
That is what you're asking Mojang to do, let you cook.
Mm-hmm.
Sheep, I am the one with the scissors. You cannot tell me what to do.
But he doesn't want a haircut!
She is getting a haircut. I was just trying to, like, move things into pouches, and the sheep kept nudging me, and I'm like, no, no, don't do that.
something has a lot of flavor, it gives more hunger, and the more bland it is, the less hunger it gives. I like that. Or is it saturation, I think, is, well, hunger is the bars, and saturation is an effect. That makes your hunger bars, deplete less.
Yeah, how sated you are. This chicken laid an egg and made me pick it up immediately.
You, and I already waxed you. Got it. Morale makes you sluggish if low. There is a mod that technically does add bonus hunger and saturation filling foods. Farmer's Delight. It's one of my personal favorites to add to mod packs just for, like, the decor that it gives you. Because you can put little teas, little, like, roast turkeys and shit on the table.
I think they added a new eating sound and I don't like it.
Oh no.
It just finished off really weird. Okay, I got like 4 bone meal from 32 cocoa beans.
Damn.
Thank you, bone meal machine, for providing me with dye. I had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's for a sign.
Mm-hmm.
Where is...
So Ferret
Did I
got
use
scammed?
up all my
Oh.
signs?
Lazy Sunday, but Freaky Monday if you're willing.
I'm guessing it has something to do with the cocoa beans
Yeah.
and the bone meal.
Those are 2 separate songs, by the way.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, so I watched the, Wifi's second, channel video about, the creating a world that doesn't exist. I love that originally, like, he was debating on he wanted to have Durlord say, "You fucking moron," but he had to censor himself because he's like, man, I don't want to make this inaccessible for some of my viewers. I have to censor it somehow. And then he remembered Lumpy Space Princess calling someone a lumping moron and using lumping or lump instead of fuck. he decided to have him call the King in Yellow a lumping moron.
I love using symbols to give my signs an edge.
Clever. You lumpy brat. But I gotta say, it was fun seeing the things that went into creating the series. And also the fact there was going to be an April Fool's Day, like, lobotomy episode.
Yes. Whatever you do at the crossroads. This is a book.
This is a book.
Avery cannot read.
Lobotomy. Sleeper agent activate. I figured. I also love that in the quote-unquote April Fool's lobotomy video, there was just nothing behind the doors.
Yep.
Complete, utter nothing. No
This
eldritch
looks almost
entity.
like a Christmas sweater.
Oh no.
I think it's funny.
Thank you, Brain, for the sentence performing a lobotomy that doesn't exist. I was so sad yesterday because it turns out I can't do vocal scratches since my voice can't get high-pitched. Yeah.
Oh, hey, my brain has just been on a thing lately about like drama videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You hear about the guy who wanted to move to Brighton to apparently be with Wilbur Soot.
No!
Okay, so there's this guy, Tyler Catastrophe, who is a catastrophe. And he goes, "Hey guys, I went to London. No, I went to England and I found my dream job and I got a dream job. And my dream job is waiting for me. And I'm going to be there with all my friends. But I need $20,000 to be able to move to England." So he starts a GoFundMe. And then is also trying to promote with giveaways and stuff his jewelry and his art. And it's not very good art.
Oh no.
You know how some people will think that they're like natural born
But they're not.
whatever it is, but they're not. It's like someone told them that he could do this and they forgot to add with lots of time and practice. And so it's first drafts, it feels like, for the canvases that he's trying to sell. And so like not a lot of people buy his art. And then he goes on and on about how the job was with Stuart Semple. You know, the Black 2.0 guy.
Yeah, the guy who hates Anish Kapoor.
Yeah.
Didn't he legally change his name to Anish Kapoor or something?
Not as far as I know. But apparently that is not what happened. He wasn't offered a job. He was there at the studio for half an hour. Not all day. Not a job offer. It was just like a tour.
Oh, buddy.
Or like a workshop. According to Stuart Semple. And then this guy goes, yeah, so I want to move to Brighton.
Mm.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, guy wants to move to England. Okay, cool. And I had seen something about Wilbursoot. And I'm like, okay.
Like,
He's
what does
gonna
this
come
have
up
to
somewhere.
do with Wimblersoot?
And then he mentions Brighton, and I'm like, where the Minecraft YouTubers live?
Oh no!
And apparently, he has been in love with this man
Mm.
since 2019.
Mm.
And it wasn't even like yeah, I saw his face or I met him in person. Well, I think they did meet at like a concert or something, but that was it. Like little meet and greet or whatever. But it wasn't like, yeah, we've been hanging out, we've been friends. No.
No, it was just I know this celebrity and now I want to date him.
So no, it was I heard his voice in the background of somebody else's video.
Oh no!
Yeah. And like the thing about the job, like I found my dream job and my dream job's waiting for me over in England, but I need $20,000 to move. The thing is, if you've got a job that takes you out of the place where you currently live, usually, if they really want you there, they will help you with your move.
Mm-hmm.
And like, if you need a visa for it, they will help you get a visa. No mention of this. None.
Because it's just this fantasy of marrying Wilbursoot, isn't it?
It is just his fantasy of leaving Texas because he's a trans man and doesn't like how things are going in Texas. Like,
Valid.
and people are commenting like, buddy, it is not much better here.
It is not as good in the UK, buddy. Go to Canada if you want somewhere where trans
move
people
to
are
just
accepted.
another state. Move from a red state to a blue state, please.
And if you want to go to another country, I guess Canada, but honestly, it's a struggle here too.
Mm-hmm.
But we're way more accepting.
Yeah. And dismisses the allegations against Wilbursoot
Oh
because
no!
he's infatuated. And apparently had gone on a huge Tumblr tirade, like, at Shovel for like, even daring to accuse him.
Homeboy,
and,
no!
Like, tearing her down and stuff. And it's like, bro, you don't know this man. She does. If all of their friends are also willing to drop him, what does that say about him?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a whole bunch of this, like, oh, I am so good at this. Apparently, he was also a semi-professional singer before getting into a car accident that stole his voice from him for 5 years.
Mm.
Apparently he was at fault and uninsured, and so being uninsured and driving is illegal in the United States, like pretty much everywhere.
Mm-hmm. What is this music blessing my ears right now? Let me check. That is Lake from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum.
Nice.
I'm playing Pokemon music.
Yeah, I figured. You usually are. But so this guy, he decides, hey Lovejoy, do you need another singer?
Oh no!
I can also play trumpet if you need that. Yeah. It's something. Yeah, and then people like called him out for certain things. And then he did like this slam poetry type video where like it's not me doing this and this and this, it's you. And the guy that I was watching was like, me? No, I'd never.
So, like, a
just
shitty
whole bunch
slam
of
poetry
things.
diss track thinking that he's actually dissing people, but he's not.
Mhm. And
Physical pain.
apologized to not Shovel, but Wilbursoot
No!
for dragging his name into this instead of, Shovel for not believing her or dismissing any of or all of what she said. And yeah, it was bad.
Uncomfy. Horrible.
Yeah, and then he made another apology. That was like, yeah, I'm so sorry that like it basically was one of those like I'm sorry you feel that way apologies. And once again, no apology to Shovel. No apology to people who donated to the GoFundMe and then it just never happened. Oh yeah, also, he refused to get another job because he was like, I'm going to do my art.
No.
I'm self-employed.
No, homeboy, no.
And I'm sorry. I don't usually rag on people's art, but this art, not great. There's one with like playing cards, and he's like, each of those cards took me 3 days to draw. I could do that in 2 minutes and be completely done. 2 minutes a card.
I'm like, I don't like
Yeah.
joking about like, cause I can understand that like sometimes something simple you end up spending weeks on it just because you had no ideas, but I don't know, in combination with everything else.
Yeah. And like these aren't small paintings. Oh, and at some point he goes, yeah, well, since people can charge whatever for their art, I'm going to charge like I'm gonna stop putting my stuff under $200.
No.
Charges ridiculous prices. It's like no. You need people who will buy your art first, so that you know that you can sell it. That aren't friends and family who are doing it because they know you.
Exactly. You can't just go out there and like expect people to praise your paintings and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on them. In fact, it's honestly good to, when you're starting out, cost of materials, and then basically charge yourself the wage of a worker for each hour you spent. And even like your first few, I hate saying this, but undersell yourself at least a tiny amount, because that helps generate at least your initial first few fans. And then after that, you can start going more for, okay, I'm going to charge based on my actual skill set. Because if you run out of the gate with, yeah, I am so powerful and strong. Guys, family, and friends lie respectfully. Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a guy who sold nothing as an art piece for $18,000. That's true.
Yeah.
But conceptual art is a really weird field. As someone who studied art in part of one of my college classes, the comedian, the literal banana taped to a wall, one of the most expensive, like, art pieces currently. From what I can, well, not expensive, but, like, you get what I mean, like, infamous. Literally, when you buy the art piece, all you get is the instructions to how to tape the banana to the wall, at what angle, at what height, and what kind of tape. So art is very subjective. And the only people who can really afford to sell their art for as expensive as they want are people who are already well established. And therefore are able to use their name as part of the price.
Yeah.
I remember we had, because when I was doing that art history class, it was when NFTs were really big. And some tech bro who had joined the art history class, probably as part of a credit, was like, I mean, NFTs are good for artists, aren't they? You could feel the ire of every single artist in the room turn on this man. I don't know, it feels like a money laundering industry. It can be, but it's also like, really it comes down to the concept of what is art, and even then no one can really define what makes a piece art, or what could make something art.
Yeah.
To me, art is art as long as it's something you enjoy looking at or that makes you think something.
Okay, I'm gonna send this specifically to the for those watching channel. And Jube, I need you to go to the spawn house
Alright, let me...
if possible.
I'm pretty far, so give me a second to finish collecting sand to smelt.
Yeah. Grab your coordinates so you can, like, TP back or something.
No, it's not too far from my house, so let me just finish collecting.
I was like, man, why can't I see my clock? I hid everything, that's why.
I still can't believe there were people who, like, actually tried hard to find out who Banksy was. Despite the fact that nobody wants to fucking know. It's Banksy.
Nobody needs to know.
And yet, this man's identity got outed multiple times, to the point he changed his legal name.
Damn.
And then was caught again more recently, because apparently the paparazzi don't understand when someone's like, hey, I do all my stuff in secret for a reason. And most people who are in the art community don't want to know who he is either. So really, they're just doing it for the average person who will take a look at it, gasp all offended, and then shrug and walk away.
Yeah. Just Banksy's Banksy. And that's it.
If I remember correctly, Banksy's whole thing is that he thinks the art industry is stupid. The fact that people will pay hundreds for something as simple as a banana taped to a wall. Let me just get my Nautilus back to home base real quick.
I'm looking at the buttons that I put in the, like, kitchen spot.
The potatoes.
And it's like, dirty potato, washed potato, peeled potato. And then we got a little pot. A flower pot. It's like, mashed potatoes.
Yeah, no, there's a reason what is art is a huge rhetorical question asked in every art class. Oh, there's an Enderman on the tracks. Buddy, move. He was just far enough that I didn't accidentally run him over and go backwards. I am almost at spawn.
Cool.
We made a painting out of that experience, and I think it sold for thousands of dollars. Damn. Alright, I'm here. Let me just...
Yay. Now come in this door.
Oh.
Want to be my neighbor?
Oh my god.
And the one that I said was looking like a Christmas sweater is I expect you to die one.
Yeah. God, that's great. Especially the fact that it's right next to the neon green. That's amazing.
Yeah. I also just did a sign for myself with a little border. Reminds me of crayons.
Oh, that's really fun. Ferret's shit. No touchy!
Yeah, no touchy.
No touchy.
Okay, you can go home now.
Yeah. Anyway, the minecart tracks are in progress, and soon we shall be able to just ride a minecart to the iron farm.
Yay.
Let's see, I feel like there's a story I heard about a guy who had a mistress was going on a date with her, and his wife suddenly shows up with a whip and started whipping the mistress. Holy shit.
Oh, that's the thing that he said he made a painting out of that experience.
You know, if a thing is done creatively with at least a little bit of intention behind it, it can usually be considered art. This does not include AI art. AI art is not art. It is literally you shoving words into a computer and it's spitting garbage back out at you.
Same thing with using it as a search engine.
Exactly. It is not a search engine. That is what Google is for, or was for, before they started shoving in AI features.
And minus AI has really helped it just your search, and then minus AI takes out the AI overview.
Yeah, no, AI is just a computer hallucinating. It'd be much better to ask the local druggie. The local guy who smoked like 12 bags of weed. He'd be much better to ask for opinions.
Oh yeah, Jube, I also tried to make a guardian out of in a banner pattern. One of them did not go so well.
Yeah.
And then the other kind of went okay. Just, I don't know, it kind of just, yeah. But I want want
I
to
wanna
believe
believe
Neurosama is
Neurosama.
human.
Hmm.
Alas.
Alas.
My sister calls Chat GPT Chad. And I hate it. But she's like 34.
Hmm.
And I don't think changing her mind right now is
Gonna be easy.
feasible or easy.
That reminds me, I literally once had a quote-unquote nightmare about me trying to tell some of my family members, who live in Los Angeles, by the way, a place that is constantly under drought, that AI is terrible, bad for the environment, not creative, and doesn't really think, and them completely calling me stupid, and I crashed out so hard in my sleep that I woke up punching the bed.
Your body really went aggression.
It really did! I could not control the aggression! Because last time I saw most of my family, one of them had told me, oh, you can ask Chat GPT for things about job interviews. And I'm like, no, I'm not asking the hallucination machine for job interview advice.
Oh damn, I heard a story this morning about a job interview.
Oh yeah, I know about,
It is-
hold on. Yeah, I know about Neurosama, made by Vidal. Everyone knows about Neurosama.
No?
Basically, a developed AI as a streamer, VTuber thing.
Hmm.
The creator's usually on streams with her.
Ah. Yeah,
Anyway, go ahead.
this story was like today I fucked up by not knowing the actual job description before going in for an interview.
Oh no.
And it was this person going, I'm going for a project manager position. Like, I want a project manager position. And so when this one came up, I decided to take it. And, like, I'm no stranger to things being called weird things before. Like, same position, different company, different title. And so I just thought this was, like, more of the same. No, apparently project coordinator and project manager are not the same, and the guy in the first interview didn't correct her.
Oh no.
And so, like, the people reading the story were like, yeah, so I would get in touch with the first guy and go, hey, either the lady who has been yelling at me doesn't know that you were, like, personally okaying this hire, or she's got somebody that she wants to hire and is just trying to scare away other people. Because this lady yelled at her for
Oof.
like half an hour. Like, you don't know what project coordinator is? That's too much for project coordinator. Because she was looking up salaries. And like what a project coordinator makes. It's like, yeah, so this much a year. And she's like, no, break it down hourly. And so she does math. It's like, you think that you're good enough to ask for $25 to $27 an hour? The pay is $20 an hour, which wasn't listed on the site at all. Or anywhere in the interview. It's like, yeah, no, okay, bye. Yeah. And another story where she's like, yeah, so I have been to parties where it's like networking events and stuff, and people are complaining that they don't want jobs, and like people don't want jobs, and they're not gonna go for interviews or anything, and all this stuff. And so I started applying at the places of these like CEOs who are saying like, oh yeah, no one wants nowadays. And I would get ghosted. I got through like 6 interviews. Wait, there's a reason why that one's empty. I went to like 6 interviews out of like 50. And I got called back for like 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so the next time that I was at a marketing thing, or a networking thing, with these same people, and they're complaining, I just go, hey, as a test, I applied for this position at your company. And I got no response.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really as you say, people not wanting to work? Or are you not making jobs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yep.
Which is why I'm so glad that my job is basically everywhere.
I didn't have a job before quarantine because I was busy doing all the high school shit. And then college shit. And hadn't even had a summer job before. And now because I have no experience, I think my thing is straight up getting passed over, even to the places I went in person.
Mm-hmm.
That keep the sign outside saying they need to hire someone. Yes, the guy who would use Excel during, like, would look up Excel tutorials during work. I think that one's a classic. But yeah, no, we are in an economic depression.
Yeah. There's also another story where it's like fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm.
Where this person didn't really know what the job was, but it said, like, they put on their resume, I'm a fast learner. And apparently in Germany, that is law. And so they're like, well, you don't really know how to do the job, but you'll learn.
Mm-hmm.
So I have looked up everything. Oh, most of my searches are like Stack Overflow and whatever the CEO is saying at the time. And then my boss asked me to make a presentation. And then I just added questions. And these people talked with themselves for 40 minutes out of an hour presentation, so I only had 20 minutes to do.
Damn.
I'm like, damn. Okay. And then the boss is like, yeah, that was like one of the best presentations I've ever seen. It's like, cool, I BS'd my way through it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put this down as a success and move on. No, 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 no. There's bad guys.
Ah. Hell, motherfuckers.
Oh, there's more bad guys in the water. I mean, I left them there last time. But, like...
But still. You would have hoped they wouldn't be a problem anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was the last one in this area, and so,
So they didn't despawn?
They did not despawn. But I'm not gonna shoot at them. That's crazy.
No, why would you ever?
I'm just gonna go to your house. It'd be really funny if I was leading them to your house, but I'm not. I am running.
Alright, almost done getting 5 more stacks of glass for this damn pathway.
I mean, yeah, it could be considered a dam.
Hello.
Hello. I'm harvesting your sugarcane because it looks like it hasn't been done in a while.
Yeah, I've got the auto sugarcane farm And then the one up above, I grab every once in a while.
Yeah, I like the by hand stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So automation's really only for if I really need a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that you have a baby ghast and it makes noises.
I had to take down the creaking. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make sure it spawns in the basement instead of upstairs where it'll attack you.
Yeah. That, kind of important.
Mm-hmm. I can't have my guests get bothered by my resin farm.
No.
Yeah, that is intentional. I made it so that my right monitor... So, my second monitor is off to the side. And so when my VTuber looks off towards the right-hand monitor, that's where chat usually shows up if you have YouTube in small screen. Like, instead of full screen. So yeah, it's very intentional. I always make sure to put chat off to the right-hand side, no matter what, because then it looks a lot more natural when I go, "What's chat saying?" Also, I think I need to upgrade my graphics card so I can actually have multiple monitors with multiple graphics heavy things, because it makes my computer try to explode when I have really high graphics things on both monitors.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Either that or I should get some DisplayPort screens and daisy chain them. Which is what was recommended when my second monitor wasn't showing up
On stuff.
Yeah. Because it turns out I have an HDMI port that doesn't work.
Lovely.
Probably because it wasn't actually wired, because usually they give you cases with a pre-built that you can upgrade later.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think was the intent, so they never wired up the second HDMI port.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it was a shock when I got my second monitor and plugged it in only for it to not work.
That's a bit silly. A friend of mine started playing Minecraft. Woohoo.
Woohoo!
Wahoo! Yaha! Wee! Woohoo! Wah! Yippee!
I hate placing blocks quickly and placing one wrong. I convinced two... Okay, now Jupe, raise your hands. I am going to work on arm tracking. It is a work in progress. I need to actually get software that lets me track hands. Got two friends to play League. They quit in a week, but one came back saying they're already addicted. I love getting my friends addicted to games I play daily. I've already managed to get two of my friends addicted to Infinity Nikki.
And I still play Sky.
And Ferret still plays Sky, another game that I got them into. I think I made a drug addict. I make gambling addicts.
And I write sins, not tragedies.
Though to be fair, it was Voices who got me into Nikki at first, like, over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
He no longer plays. But I do.
Well, he's busy with work.
The voices, yes. Oh, the name is, yeah. His username is voices. Or no voices.
Depends on what application we're on.
If you like gambling. You know, I don't even like the game for the outfit gachas, even though I do end up pulling on most of them because the pieces look sick as hell. I like it because it's the first game I've played where the combat mechanics didn't make me want to break my computer. I thought you had voices in your head and I was about to feel sorry.
Nope.
I thought everyone had little voices in their head that help you, that you just use to narrate your actions for funsies.
Yeah, not everybody, as a friend found out. I'm like, yeah, no. It is not everybody.
Limbus Company, the combat is gambling, you flip a coin to fight? Damn. Yeah, no, the Nikki combat, I was not great at it at first. I've gotten better. Then they added archery. And enemies with, like, massive hit pools that you deal 1 damage to at a time. And man, somehow, I went from a person who can't aim for shit to a master combatant. I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And it's so peak? Hell yeah!
Oh yeah, so the like new flamenco dress,
Yeah?
the evolution is like the same color scheme as the final evolution of the main outfit from the last season. So I think it would be cool, like, if someone had that outfit, like putting the like hood with the dress. But I don't have that outfit because I was not willing to.
Yeah, no,
that much.
I have never gotten the final Evo on one of the banner outfits. So we should get you on an FPS? Dear God, no. The only reason I'm good at Nikki combat is because it auto-tracks enemies for you. So I can just vaguely point in the direction and go ta 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 ta.
And with some of the bows, it'll do a couple shots at a time after the first few. It's like 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, bam. And also now your cat friend also is able to help you with that.
Yeah, now the coward who used to run away during every fight actually fights things. So I make him
He still
fight
says that, by
bosses.
the way.
Yeah,
he
that
still
he does.
says that.
So it's a 3-hit bonus? Yeah, basically it's like, you'll hit something a couple times, then your third shot will hit, like, 3 shots at once. But it's in a spray, so it's not really, like, the tracking shots of the main attack.
But it's good if you're being swarmed.
Very good if you're being swarmed. Oh, and I did get the full, Guide of No Return archery outfit. I honestly...
I love
the little flying ability. I am getting into so many places I'm not supposed to get in.
Yeah. I took a couple pictures while I was still in the air the other day. But also, I beat the bone bear mainly using the ability.
Damn.
Because you just hover and then it shoots a whole bunch all at once, like just until your bow energy runs out.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with those kinds of passives because of the godforsaken abomination that Riot created. Anyway, so Nikki is open world, which is another thing that makes me enjoy it so much. League. But I like it because I can just fucking wander around, see a group of enemies, gun them down while I'm running past, and then keep going.
And now, Momo, our little cat friend, gets experience for that too.
That he does. You just
He's
have to
still
gun down at
coward,
least 10 a day and you get your 100 max. See, like power fantasies? It's less a power fantasy, more... It's Breath of the Wild, but with fashion, almost.
Yes, I was quite surprised when Voices was like, this is a dress-up game. I'm like, what do you mean it's a dress-up game? It's like, it's an open-world dress-up game. And I'm like, what do you mean it's a dress-up game?
It's a dress-up game where you play as a girl who got isekai'd through the closet in the attic by a magical dress. Which they completely retconned. They removed the old cutscene.
They did.
I'm hoping they bring it back. Anyway, I need some sponges, or else clearing out that hallway is going to take months. I don't think we have sponges.
I can offer you sand and gravel.
Maybe.
So all you need to do is break the source block.
That's true.
And then whatever flows is a source it's not an issue once you break the source block.
Yeah, no, I like sort of open world. It's why Minecraft scratches that itch too.
Oh, speaking of, 17 minutes.
Ah, right. Man, no, it's a dress-up game that doesn't feel like a dress-up game until you get to the parts of the game that are dress-up.
You get styling challenges, and that's how most people fight, because there's a blood curse.
There was a blood curse in a past game where it doesn't seem to be active in this game, but Nikki lore is wild. There are so many games, and there's a blood
this is
curse.
like the 5th game or something like that.
But we don't know the official timeline. As far as we know, this one isn't directly connected to the past ones, other than the fact we have some of the same outfits from past ones through events, and also through an area that existed in a past game where dead worlds go. Feel like Minecraft lacks random events. True. The gameplay style is kind of what I like. The wandering around. Nikki has a lot of quests. So what I do most of the time is running around hunting down quests. So open world feels it is a bit more of a... Yeah, true. They are different games, but they hit that same sort of scratch, you know?
Yeah. They did recently add a mechanic that's basically the Tears of the Kingdom building ability, but with dragon bones.
But with dragon bones, yeah. The fact that you also have, like, essentially, like, unlockable things that you have to unlock through things you find in the open world.
Yeah, like skill trees and stuff.
Skill trees, I was forgetting the word.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, you have a skill tree called the Heart of Infinity that in the canon, or at least the original canon, can destroy the entire world. And it was given to Nikki to save the world.
See, I got that cutscene. So it still is canon.
Yippee! Like the one where it's like, I know the curator chained up in like the temp. Okay, good. I'm glad that cutscene's still in there. Yay!
Yeah, she's like, yeah, that chest pain you have, it's because the heart's too strong.
Oh, that cutscene.
It's gonna explode you. Yeah, that one.
So that's, that one
was
was in the old one, but yeah, no, they got rid of the original opening cutscene, where I know the curator, the same person who says that the chest pain is because of the Heart of Infinity, she gives it to you, calls you a perfect host for the Heart of Infinity, and then tells you to save Mirrorland as you float up through a stained glass window.
I think there was something similar to that, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, hey, if you see any squids, could you kill them?
If I see any, yeah.
At least a couple of them.
But yeah, no, it's a game about fashion, friendship, and how the world will inevitably, how all the gods died because of the heaven fall, an event hundreds of years ago. And there's wars and genocides and racism.
And you get to collect bows.
And you get to collect bugs and pet fluffy animals.
Yeah. Bows. Both a hair and weapon.
Yup. What'd Squid do wrong? Ink.
Ink. We have one ink sac in the chest, and I'm keeping that for little sorting guys. Because yeah, my experiments last time took a hot. Took almost all of the ink. Yeah, I saw a lore breakdown, and there's like a lot going on in the first part, where it's all Wishfield, and then not a lot going on in Italand, and I'm like, yeah, because Italand is new and it's fairly unpopulated.
Unlike Wishfield, where the whole area is like tiny little human settlements and towns and shit. And there is a border outpost. And some people have found ways to glitch to the top to look past the gate, and they have actually been updating it lately. It is where the Umbraso exiles have been fleeing from the Empire of Light and getting help from the Heartcraft Kingdom. So we might be getting Empire of Light soon.
Or if they're from... Is Umbraso in the Empire of Light, or...?
I think it's like they were part of it, but now they're getting banished and kicked out. I don't know the full lore yet. We don't have the full lore yet. All we know is, they have literally hunted these people to the point that, I'm pretty sure their kids have never known a life where— Oh! I started drowning on a block of cobble. Where their children have not known a life outside of a war. I'm hearing words I understand, but don't at the same time. Yeah, that's
okay,
fair.
so Umbraso is the place that they're fleeing because it got invaded by another empire. So Umbraso and Empire of Light are two different places.
They're two different, at least somewhat ethnic groups, essentially.
They're different countries.
I keep accidentally getting stuck in my cobble on top of my Nautilus.
Oh, in the funny dance machine rhythm game, I can perfect combo a couple.
Ayo!
Like, I can full combo. I've not gotten the SS rank.
That's better than I'm doing.
But, yeah. There are just some days where I just go, this game. Yes, I will play this game for like 2 hours. And then play the same like 5 songs because I know that I like them.
Yeah, no, it's a game where, there's racism, xenophobia, but
Death.
also cute dresses, dead gods,
Dead parents.
dead parents aplenty, one of which, technically, according to a lore book, is a zombie or revenant or of some sort who is also someone you do a fashion battle against as the sovereign of Elegant. Here's the grave of the stoned Jew who died drowning underwater because of a cobblestone. Yup. Okay, let me double check. So this tunnel center is about here, I'd say. Nautilus, please behave. Thank you.
I had Bibcoon dance stuck in my head this afternoon.
It's a bop.
I love that it's like underground.
Jupe can kill Farrah. 31 is a number. Rubs me the wrong way! Oh.
Hey, go on my nap. I'm
Hi,
ready for
Will.
stream.
Hello, Will Oddle.
Oh wait, stream's about to end. Like, in a couple minutes.
8
yeah.
minutes.
I'll go to sleep. Good night.
Okay.
Night, Will! Shadow government is real, OMG!
Yes.
They were real. For the moments that they
Now
were
they're not.
online.
It's kind of a Schrodinger's cat situation.
Mm-hmm.
Or
They
a
can't
Heisenberg
always
speed
exist.
situation.
Alright, time to start draining the tunnel. Jube, if someone told you to replace the cobblestone with glass, how would you feel? I need to put rails and redstone on it, so...
Can't really do that.
It would look sick if it was also glass, but... for utility purposes.
Mm-hmm. I thought I heard one of my dogs make a noise. Because they're both in my room. Because my parents went out. But no. It was one of the animals outside this spawn house. It sounded very real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so since my schedule changed at work, I've been going into work later, just a little bit.
Mhm.
And I've been discovering that, on Tuesdays, this one lady will make things for everybody and bring them in. Like to the lounge and stuff. And so, this morning I walk in, there's spice cake. One of my favorite cakes.
Ooh.
And I'm like, ooh, spice cake for breakfast, let's go.
When I played my side, Mita felt real too. That made me depressed just realizing that, damn.
Oh yeah, want to know some of the other things that this lady's brought in
Mhm.
in the last couple weeks? She brought in, last week it was green chili chicken enchiladas with refried beans, the good kind. As in,
Ooh.
they've got cheese and bacon, and they're really good. And then the week before that was oatmeal M&M cookie bars.
Mm.
And I'm like, ooh. And yeah, I had two of them because one of them I grabbed in like before
Mhm.
I went out, and then another one when I came back in because there were still a couple left.
Hell yeah.
then somebody brought something else. I don't know if it was her or not. But it was like, I don't know what it was like, but it was different. There certainly was something.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else's wife made black bean brownies because she could.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hell yeah, your black bean brownies are really good. They're going to be adding another music disc.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
I can't wait to not find it. And for Will to have it.
I'm ready for Will
Because
to
Will
have
has ransacked
every new
everything.
disc the second they appear.
Yeah. I'm currently listening to the new one, Tears or whatever. Cause it's a bop.
There is a fish spawning in the tunnel. Something called Tears is a bop. The new Minecraft music disc.
Yeah. It's by Amos Roddy. Also, 1 minute.
Thank you, Ferret. There we go.
I'm going to sleep the night away.
Thank you. Bye guys, have a good night
You
or day,
too.
depending on where you... Good night! See you around! Thank you all for watching tonight's stream. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe. We go live Tuesday and Thursday nights, starting 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to be notified when I go live next. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Goodbye!
Bye, chat.